Hello everyone, I welcome you to this session. Today we will see how you can build table in LaTeX and how you can merge rows and columns in LaTeX. To start with, if you want to include table in your LaTeX document, you have to use the tag begin tabular. So let us begin. We will go to our text document, and inside the text document, suppose I want to build a table over here. So what I will do is I will write tag begin tabular. But again I will suggest you, instead of writing tabular directly, you should first write begin table, and inside this begin table you will write begin tabular. Now once you write begin tabular, you will get these two curly brackets in front of tabular. Over here you can specify the number of columns that you want in a table. So you can write the number of columns as 1, 2, 3, 4. Now it means that in your table there will be 4 columns and each cell will be center aligned. C stands for center align. Along with it you can use R for right align and L for left align. So for now we will keep it as C. Now that I know that there are 4 columns in my table, I will write the content in those columns. So I will write first column, then for an separator I will use ampersand, then I will write second, then again I will use ampersand, then I will write third column, then again I will use ampersand, and then I will write fourth column. Now I have written all the values of 4 columns. So to move to next row I will write double backslash. Now I will save these changes and I will compile it. You can see that the table is constructed over here. Now although it is a table, it doesn't look like a table. So suppose you want borders on your table. To do so, before the column declaration you will use the vertical bar, and after the column declaration you will use the vertical bar. It means that the cell will have vertical borders. Again you will add vertical bars at each column, and again you will compile this document. Now you can see that the vertical bars will be appear on your screen. Basically they are vertical borders. Now you want to add the horizontal lines also. To do so you will write \h line, and at the end of the table also you want horizontal line, that's why you will write again \h line. And now we will again compile this. Now you can see that the table with border is created. Now if you want to add the second row, then you can write next values again. Likewise, and we will compile it again. So the rows and columns will go on adding. Suppose you want to align it center, simply you will write begin center, and over here you will write end center. So the table will be aligned center. Okay, yeah. Now this was very basic structure of table. Inside a table you will always have to merge the columns and merge the rows. So how you can do it is, let us see. What we will do is we will take a sample table. Suppose this is the table that I want to draw. Now if you see to this table, then over here you can see that the columns are merged, and over here you can see that the rows are merged. Okay, so let us see how you can merge column. First of all, we will see how much column do we need. 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. Okay, so I will modify this table only. I'm already having 4 columns. I will add 5th column and 6th column. Okay, now the first column name is company name. Then model name. Then now for specification, you are merging the columns. To do so, you will write multi-column tab, and then you will see that there are 3 braces. So the first brace, in the first parameter, you will pass the number of columns that you want to merge. In the second parameter, you will write the alignment of that text, and then you will write what text you want, specification, and the 6th column is price. In this way we can merge columns. Okay, now along with the merging of column, we again want the rows to be merged. Okay, to do so we will use the tag multi rows, but for that you need to import package. We will write use package multi-row, and we will first compile this. Okay, this is working fine. Now over here what we want is this, that the company name should be in multi-row, the model name should be in multi-row, the price should be in multi-row, whereas specification will be the 1 row, and RAM, storage and display will be the 2nd row over here. Now to do so, what I will do is I will write tag multi-row over here, and again multi-row will have 3 parameters. Inside it I will specify the number of row I want to merge to. Over here I will pass no parameter, and over here I will actually pass the name that has to be displayed in multi-row. Now again this model number, the model name is also multi-row value. So again I will copy this and paste it over here, and instead of company name I will write model name. Now in specification I don't want multi-row, so I will leave it as it is, and again for price I want multi-row, so again I will paste it over here, and here I will replace it with price. Okay, this way you will have multi-row. Let us try to compile this thing, whether it will work or not. Fine. Okay, this is working. Now you can see that the horizontal line is passing through and through the content. Let us see how to resolve it. Now what I will do is, first of all I will add a 2nd row. Now we know that the first column is a multi-row, so I don't need to add any parameters, so I will simply write ampersand. The 2nd column is also multi-row, so I don't want to pass any parameters, that's why I will write ampersand. And now at specification we have 3 columns, RAM, storage and display. So I will write RAM in GB, then I will write storage in GB, and then I will write display in inches, and again the price is again also multi-row, that's why I don't want to write anything over here, and I will write H line. And now let us try to compile this. Okay, So over here the columns are merged, over here the rows are merged, but the problem over here is that because of H line, the horizontal line is going through and through the text. Now what if I want to leave first two columns, then I want to have horizontal line at 3, 4, 5 column, and again I don't want any line at 6 column. To do so I will write C line, and it will give me the range from where I want to add horizontal line. So I will write over here from third column to fifth column I want horizontal line. Again I will compile this. Okay, so sorry, I have written this at wrong place. I will write H line over here. Okay, I should write C line at this location. C line from third column to fifth column. I will save it and again I will compile this thing. Okay, now you can see that the rows are merged and the columns are also merged. Okay, now the next thing is I have to again merge the rows over here and the rows over here. Okay, so what I will do is again I will write multi-row with 3 parameters. How many rows I want to merge? 2. I will pass no parameter no value in second parameter, and then I will write Samsung. Okay, now the second column is the model number, for example Galaxy 1, then comes the RAM, then comes the display size, sorry, then comes the storage, then comes the display size, and that's all. Okay, now again I will compile this thing. Now again what will happen is the horizontal line will grow through and through. So to avoid this, what I will do is I will simply write C line from second column to sixth column, and again I will compile this. Okay, okay, this is working well, good. Let us add sorry okay, now let us add the third row. So I will paste it over here. I want value as Realme, and then Pro 1, sorry, over here I have only written the first row. I want the second row also. So again, because this value is multi-row, that's why I will write provide the first parameter as blank, then I will write Galaxy 2, and then I will pass the RAM, then I will pass the display size, the memory, and then I will pass the display size, and again I will end it, and then I will write H line. Now let us compile this code. Okay, yeah, the problem over here is that I have not mentioned the price of this mobile, so I will mention the price of both the mobile. Okay, so in this way you can see that the merged columns and merged rows can be inserted in LaTeX. Okay, now let us quickly try to insert the next row. I will write multi-row, 3 parameters, 2 rows, value is Realme, the first value is Pro 1, for example 3 GB, 64 GB, and 5 inches of screen, and price is something. And again what I will need is I will need a C line over here, which will start from the second column to the sixth column. Okay, and again because it is a multi-row, the first parameter will be blank, then comes the second parameter as Pro 2, then comes the RAM, then comes the memory, then comes the screen size, and then comes the price, and again H line. Okay, so let us see whether this work or not. Okay, so this is working perfectly fine. So in this way you can merge columns and rows in table. This is very important because whenever you will draw a result analysis table, definitely you are going to merge rows and columns, and merging rows and columns can be done in this way. Now again, as you can add captions to figures and figures, you can add captions to table also. So you can write caption, then you can write you can name that table. We can say that model of mobiles. Okay, again you will compile this and you will see that the table number will be displayed by LaTeX only. Similarly, for cross-referencing, you can add label also, so you can write anything into it. Mobiles, this is my way to write labels. You can use any text over here, no problem. Again you will compile this. Okay, this is our table. Now if you want to refer this table somewhere, you can write it as shown in table and you will write refer, and you can refer this table over here. Again, now what you will do is you will compile this document twice, and now you can see that the hyperlink will be provided over here. Once you click on it, it will take you to this table. So in this way you can insert tables into your LaTeX document, merge the rows and columns wheresoever required, and get your work done. Okay, we have used the center align tag to align the text, total text. If you want to align it to left, you can use L over here and simply compile this. You can see that the column will be aligned to left. Okay, so in this way you can use alignment tab and draw a table into your LaTeX document, merge the rows and columns whatsoever. Okay, so this is the slide, and these are a few things that we have implemented in this example. So this is a use multi-row package, and again there is a multi-column package, multi-column tag that you can use. So I hope this will help you to draw a table in your LaTeX document. Thank you. Have a good day.